All right, apparently we're rolling, so I'll start. Hey everybody, it's Dan, your friendly fishmonger from dansfish.com. We just got an import in, so we're gonna do an unboxing with you guys. We're working really hard with this supplier to do two things. One, they're doing really well, which is packing less density, so the fish arrive healthier. The second thing is to keep the fish warm enough during transit during a Wyoming winter, which is the part we're still working on a little more. So let's see how we did here. I'll be taking the temperature of each box as we go. I always wonder if this helps. So the theory here is that if you put a lid in the top, it will get more oxygen to the heat packs and they'll burn better. I don't do that when I ship fish, but what I worry about is, does so much cold come in that it negates the hotter heat pack? I don't know. But I can't deny that those are hot. That's 98.4. And they all feel toasty. They put 6 on there, which is good. All right, let's see how we did. Oh, I can already tell this is good. I can feel it. 71.9, so 72 degrees, which is not bad. All right, here's my list. These fish here are from Israel. These are platy. They're supposed to be Hawaii variatus. That does, oh no, these are the coral sunset calico. Okay, yeah, that's right. Let's see if there's any more in here. No, those are marigold swords, I'm sorry, pineapple swords. More pineapple swords. The water's not as clear as I would like, but this isn't a bad density. This is much less than they would normally pack. They do that for us specially. So at least they didn't pack in too high a density. Here are the Hawaii variatus platies. All right. Okay, so these platies are going to B24. These swordtails, B23, and these platies, B21. All right, first box, not too bad. Okay, let's see how this one is. Okay, so that first box looked good. The temperature was decent and they weren't overpacked. They weren't overpacked. So let's see how this one did. Okay, that's good. They put a lot of heat packs in there. 98 degrees, which is good. Yeah, this feels good. .727, so that's great. That's right in range. Ooh, look at those. I gotta get a card. That was quick. All right, so here is a koi guppy. Look at all the babies, holy cow. I don't know if you can see them, but there are about a ton of babies in there. Here's some bleeding heart platies. Haven't had these in a long time. More bleeding hearts. That looks good. The water's pretty clear. Look how much negative space there is. So water without fish in it. That looks good. And more koi guppies. Oh, gotta show the camera. More koi guppies. Those are the males there. They look fantastic. Those look really good. Let's see which ones those are. Those are albino koi snakeskins, B25. And then these are B16. This is a little doodad that records the temperature, so we'll know the temperature of the fish over the entire journey, so we can see if there were any places they got too hot or too cold and make adjustments as needed. And that's really helpful. It's nice when you get actual data and you're not just guessing. Okay, this is great. 6 nice toasty heat packs. I can feel they're hot. 106 degrees on those. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay, get a temperature measurement. Yeah, not bad. 72.5. For how cold it is here in Wyoming this time of year, that's not bad at all. Here's more Hawaii variatus. I already showed Hawaii variatus, so if I pull out a species I already did, I'm just gonna skip by it. Okay, these are Cardinal tetras. These were bred on a farm in Israel, so we're gonna give them a try. We have a few suppliers for Cardinal tetras that are pretty good, but we tend to buy them out a lot, and so we're testing this supplier to see how they do. Hawaii variatus. And more Hawaii variatus. All right. B19. B as in boy. Maz, these go in B21. B as in boy 21. That's a heavy box. Oh, that's just, I mean, it's okay, the temperatures are okay, but those are some big old holes, man. That's a 2-finger hole right there. Anyway, those are toasty. As long as the temperatures are good, then I guess the method's working. Well, I can feel the heat on top of these. 76.6, that's the warmest yet, I think. All right, so this is our first time trying these. These are panda cories, bred in Israel. We have a really hard time finding good corridor suppliers. I don't know what it is exactly. I think they really crowd them during shipping and such, but so this is our first time trying the ones out of Israel, and so far, just at a glance, I think these look great. The contrast is nice, they're nice and uniform in the pattern, and the water's crystal clear, and there's hardly any fish in there, which is exactly what we want. So that looks great. Same story. I mean, first impressions are that these are probably the best commercially bred panda cories I've ever got. All right, Dano, those go in B as in boy 20. Cardinals. More of the Cardinals, same tank. Can I switch with you? That's where the empty ones are going. Okay, that's more like it. So these air holes look good. That's very tiny. I can barely get my finger through there. That's better. Anyway, they're nice and toasty. 6 of them in one box. That's good. And $73.7. So this is good. I mean, so far these temperatures are awesome. Here are more of the pineapple swordtails. More pineapple swordtails. And here are more of those platies. Do you remember where they go? No. Okay. B as in boy 24. B as in boy 23. Although, always feel free to double check me, man. Been known to call out the wrong line. Okay, so these are out of Germany. For those that follow us, you know we've tried a few shipments out of Germany. Results have been okay. Not as good as I had hoped, but we're working to get it better. Well, that looks promising though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. That's 7 toasty heat packs. That looks fantastic. I like seeing that. Oh, I can feel the heat on the top of these bags. Yeah, 81 degrees in that box. So that's good. So what's the difference? There's 7 heat packs, and there are 2 holes, but they're really small. And that got us up to about 80 degrees. So worth noting, just a little difference there. And I said these were from Germany, but as I open this box and look at the bags, I can tell they're not. These are from another breeder in Europe. These are the Apistogramma Agassizii Fire Red. And look how red those are, man. That's great. I mean, the water isn't crystal clear, but there's not a lot of fish in the volume of water, so that's awesome. Fire Red, I have a bunch of those, so there might be more. Yeah, more Fire Reds. Okay, who's free, Austin? He has an Elephant 27. All right, Xenophallus umbratilis, I think is how you say that. Umbratilis. So this is a different one. This is similar to me to like the Tico, Phylacthes tico, in shape and appearance, but it's a completely different genus. Basically a miniature swordtail, I suppose, if you will, something like that. Cool little fish. I've never had this livebearer before, so we'll see what it turns into, but looks like a cool little livebearer. All right, so L12. Let me make sure, Maz, that there aren't any more that just all need to go to the same tank before you take a trip. Nope, you're good. Okay, so here is some dwarf pygmy sunfish. This is Elosoma evergladi. I was really hesitant to get these in, but people kept asking and kept asking. The price is kind of high, so I didn't bring them in because I didn't know if people would pay the price, but they've been super popular. They turn black with really bright kind of glitter on them. Really pretty fish. I've got a bunch of them for you, Dano. Elosoma evergladi. There you go. And they go in, he has an elephant 16 and 17. All right. So here is the banded sunfish, a little beautiful pygmy sunfish. Gets nice black stripes up and down the body when they color in, red on the pelvic fins. Cute little fish that you don't see very often and doesn't grow very big. Oh, and I didn't check the temperature in here, did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, 80 degrees. Yeah, we did that already, Dan. Okay, so those go in L18. Oh, okay. Dano, oh, you're already doing that one. Cool. L18. Thanks. Okay, this is a Pseudomuga gertrude, but not just any one. This is the RU2s. We can get aquarium strain. We can get the RU4s. It's pretty difficult to get RU2s. The only real source I know for them that produces them with any consistency is this breeder in Europe. And they're not cheap, but they're beautiful fish, and they're gonna get a lot of yellow on the tips of the fins. You can already see it on the tail fin of some of these. You see those pom-poms floating around? Those are all eggs that the females have dropped and have got a little fungus growing on them. So the females are definitely ready to go. J9, yeah. Wanted to say 19. J9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 again. All right, that makes me so happy. I'm looking forward to getting back to my supplier and saying, hey, you guys knocked it out of the park, because so far, everything's great. Yeah, 77.5 degrees. That's kind of right on right there. Okay, what are you? This is Corridor Schwartzy. Really cool little cory, and when they get big, they're kind of impressive. They're built like tanks, the Corridor Schwartzy. See, I think there might be more of them in here. Nope. Okay. So that is F24. Okay. This is an awesome livebearer. This is a limia. This is the humpback libia, Libia nigra fasciata. Got some from this same breeder before, and they have been healthy and hardy. I don't think we've lost a single one, either us or a customer we've shipped them to. So we're getting more. So nice big group of those. Okay, D20. And then what's this? Oh, Maz, here's one more. So if a fish arrives and is struggling, then what they'll do is they'll take that one out and bag it separately so that if it died, it wouldn't poison all the other fish in the bag. And that one looks like it made it, so we're gonna give it a chance. This just makes my heart so happy. This is great. Look at all these heat packs, and they're all toasty and warm. That's awesome. So good. I didn't make an unboxing video, but the last one, stuff didn't come in nearly as warm. And so I was kind of worried about this one, but looks like our discussions are paying off and they're fixing it. 79.5. Which is good, 79.5 degrees. Oh, look at these. This is Fundulopantex emiadi, a beautiful killifish, gets decent sized. And what I've always loved about this fish is the just nice, clean, crisp colors on it. So underneath that lateral line that's red, on the back half of the fish, they turn bright yellow. And that contrasts with this kind of steel blue of the front half of the fish. And then all those red markings that contrast that. This is one of the prettiest killifish out there. I love that fish. So here, and I got several of them, so let's see if there's more in there. Yes, there are. So here are the females. The bag is collapsed a little bit, but they don't appear to be struggling at all. So that's the nice part of using pure oxygen. So even if something goes a little wrong, usually you're okay still, oxygen-wise. Let's see here. Okay, that's it for those. J19. Okay, another awesome killifish. This is Nothobronchius rubripennis. Collection code is TAN, so probably Tanzania, 2017-23. So this was collected in Tanzania in the year 2017, at collection location 23. So look at these guys. They're gonna get even better. Nice bright red fish. I've always liked rubripennis. Let's see if there's females in here. If not, they'll be in another box, but yeah, here they are. Females have no color, but look how fat and sassy they are. And also, look at all the eggs they've deposited that are floating around in the bag. So they're definitely producing lots of eggs. Okay, here's some Apistogramma cockatoides. These are the double reds. Stuff from this breeder always comes in great. They pack them right, they don't pack them too densely. They do a very good job. More Cockatoides double reds. And I think that's it. All right, Dano G20. G20. Okay. These are one of my new favorite mollies. These are the saffron, the orange saffron mollies. They're really special when they get big. I recently did a tour of all the live bearers we have here at Dan's Fish, and you can see what they look like as adults. They get big, they stay this color, and they get these massive sail fins, and sometimes some black contrasting markings on the body. That was I've got them once before, and I fell in love. So they have more available, so I kind of bought everything they had. Coolest molly that I've seen in a long time. G12. Okay, this is another one that everyone's been asking for. These are the Apistogramma agassizii, but they're the blue flame, like a neon blue body with jet engine flames coming off the back and off the fins. They're awesome. I know people want to breed them, but we keep buying the supplier out. All they had left was a few males, so I bought what they have, but they don't produce a lot of these. As soon as I can, I'll get more. F26. Oh, let's give that to Maz. Maz, those are F26. F as in Frank, 26. All right, that's good. 7 more heat packs. Can't complain about that. 78.7, perfect, high 70s, that's nice. I'm happy with anywhere in the 70s. Okay, which one is this? I think, okay. I got Nezzy's swordtails and I got Monty swordtails. I think these have to be Nezzy's. So unless I'm confused, these are young Nezzy's swordtails. I'll have to look at them better when they're in the tank, but I think that's what those are. They look good. Let's see what these are. More of the same. Just make sure they're exactly the same. Some of these wild type live bearers look awfully similar, and I don't want to mix them. Yeah, these are the same. Okay, I believe these go in D as in Dan 18. Because that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, only 3 more boxes. Okay, oof, that's the airway bill. Kind of got tore up a bit. Oh no, the bit I need, which is the cost, is not there. Everything's there except for the bit I need. Yeah, okay. Oh, here it is. Saved. Jeez. That's funny. All right, that looks good again. I can't tell you how happy I am with these temperatures. Last year, this time, we were losing way too many fish just because they were being sent without adequate heat. And also the boxes were being filled so full that the lids couldn't seal. Like the lids were maybe an inch up off of the top of the box sometimes. Also, when the box is that full, the bags press up against the heat packs and smother them. So this is great. A lot of heat packs, good boxes, and plenty of space. Look at this. Look at this. This is like a hand's worth of space between the top of the bag and the top of the box. So there's plenty of oxygen in there and the bags aren't being smothered. Okay, 80 degrees. Let's see if these are the same. Yeah. So these are Corridors Equus out of Germany. So far, this will be the third batch I've purchased from Germany, and so far they've always done pretty darn well for us, so I'm excited about those. And the black stuff in there, that's carbon, so don't you fret with them. It's supposed to be that color. So these go in F22, F as in Frank, 22. All right, another heat recorder, temperature recorder, and a leaky bag. Oh, we have 4 more, I lied. All right. 6 heat packs in that one. I never know why the variability. Some have 6, some have 7. I'm not quite sure, but as long as the temperatures are good, it's all good. Yeah, 71. So getting colder, but still an acceptable temperature. Oh man, they look so good. Look at these. Look at those. That is awesome. Whew. And the females, yeah, they look so good. Okay, more of the panda cories. So panda cories go in B as in boy 20. Thanks. Here's where I wish that they would label the bags, because I have a couple different varieties of koi guppies and they look very similar in the bag and I don't want to cross them. Okay, those are definitely albinos. These I think are definitely albinos, yes. And these are not albinos. Okay, I keep these aside till I find their mates. So these should, let's wait on those two until I have all of the koi guppies to compare with each other. I don't know what I have exactly, so we're gonna wait. Yeah, okay. Ooh, there's a lot of water in here. What leaked? Oh, that one leaked. But everyone's okay in it. Okay, good. These are the green lasers. Pretty wet bag, but the fish seem fine, so that's what matters. Wait, are they green? Yeah, these are the green lasers. Okay, they look awfully like bright gold in that bag, but they'll change when they get in the tank. Oh, here's the bag that leaked. Dude, that straight up has like a seam failure. Look at that. Oh no. Well, this is Nothobranchius rackovi, but the whole bag, the seam failed. Well, Let me get a picture of this so I can show the supplier. It's too bad they were on a roll, and it couldn't have happened to a cooler fish either. I love that fish. Okay. In this business, you just take it on the chin and keep going. Okay, here's what they look like when their back hasn't leaked. So this is Nothabronchius biera. Just one of the brightest fish like ever to hit the earth. Let's see what else we got. More Racovii. What are you? You're not Racovii. Okay, here are the females. They look fantastic. It's great. Okay, so these, whoever wants to grab them, go in L27. Okay. Well, we also have these. This is Nothabronchius corsage, I think is how you say it, red mafia. We've had these before and they did awesome for us, so we brought more in because the last ones were so great. The females, you might notice it's only the males that have the color on Nothabronchius. So what we're looking at here though is nice clear eyes, clear fins, and great body condition. So those look like they'll be great breeders. Okay, it's gum dry. Okay, so the Mafia Reds there go in K22. And I got one for you, Dano. Okay, this is a very good beginner's Nothabronchius. This is Nothabronchius gunthri. Very hardy, super easy to breed. Usually the first notho that any killie keeper keeps, one of the first nothos that any killie keeper has success with when they first try out annual killifish. Really beautiful, awesome fish. Here's more of them. And these are the gold form. So they have reduced, kind of reduced dark color on the body, I guess is how you'd say it. A lot of gold on them. So those are the golds. And the females, I'm assuming, are in here. Now I do see a couple dead in here. That's not good. So we'll get these out right away. Those go in K23. These aren't, the females aren't doing great. Would you get them out in K23? Okay, whoo, nice. That's what we like. So far, let's see how we're doing. Temperatures are good. In general, the packs are not heavy and the water is in fairly good condition. Those females that dispersed a bunch of eggs, the water gets a little cloudy because those eggs are not fertile and so they start decomposing. But even then, I think they're gonna be fine. They weren't too heavily packed or anything. Just a couple bags, one that collapsed. It looks like the seam on the bag failed. That's very rare. Sometimes you'll get a pinhole leak or the top won't be sealed as well as it should be, where the rubber bands or metal bands or whatever are. But it's very rare to have a whole seam leak like that. And then a couple of those Nothabronchius gunthri gold females didn't look good. A couple were dead. And so that's how we're doing. But so far, that's pretty good for the import side of things. Okay, ooh, this is the hottest bag yet. 81.6, almost too hot, but not quite. Okay, so this is what used to be called Cynolebius whitei. It's a big, beautiful annual killifish from South America down in southern Brazil. These things get like 3 inches. They get big and impressive. And I haven't seen that fish in 2 decades, so that's awesome. It's awesome to have it, have it back. Let's see if there's more of them before we send them on their way. I don't think so. That might be all that we got. Nope, here they are. So here's the females. Notice the size difference? Like the females are a lot smaller than the males, and that's typical. J21. Okay. We got a lot of these. Look how lightly they're packed. There's only 2 fish in that bag. These are angelfish. These are the ones from Rio Ataya. So this is a wild type collection point specific angelfish. These are very beautiful when they color in and settle up. And yeah, the ones from Rio Ataya. And we have several bags in here. And I love that there's only 2 to 3 in each bag. That's awesome. That is great. Yeah, each one looks as good as the next. It's fortunate that that was the bag that was up in the 80s, because these angelfish love that. Those killies maybe not so much, but the angelfish definitely do. Pterophyllum, there it is. G18. All right. Is that the last box? One will appear from somewhere. You think it's the last box, but is it? All right, 7 again. So for those that are new to what we do here, is we'll show this unboxing, and then usually we quarantine, we quarantine all of our fish for at least 2 weeks before they're available for sale. We want to make sure they're healthy, that they're used to eating aquarium food, they're kind of settled into aquarium life. And then after 2 weeks, when they're about ready to sell, usually I'll go around and do a tour and show you what they look like at that point. So we'll release this unboxing video, and then in a couple of weeks we'll release the other video so you can see what they look like once they've settled in. Oh, these are cool. So these are the black-chinned livebearer. Jardinus, what is it, Metallica? I can't remember the exact scientific name, but you see the yellow ones frequently, but I like these better. I like the nice dark black, you know, the Frenchman chin is what they look like. Okay, C28, there you go. Well, let's see here. I don't think I took the temperature in here yet. 75.9, smack in the mid-70s, which is literally perfection. Okay, this is one I've never had before. Okay, so this is Melazoma. This is the yellow form. I've never had it before. I've never even seen it before. Neat little livebearer. I'm very excited to see what those turn into. And those go in L22. And that's a wrap. That's all she wrote. So I'm gonna go through now the fish are in the tanks, look and see how everyone's doing, remove any that are dead so that they don't, you know, contaminate the tank. Yeah, we've got a lot of fish to take care of, so we're gonna sign off. Thanks for watching. To all of our channel members, thanks for being members, thanks for supporting our channel. To all of our customers, thanks for buying our fish. It's what makes it possible for us to do what we love every day. We really appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye, folks.